Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zebu Nation Plays the FM Scout Academy Challenge. We're in our first season with FC Dallas, and we're in the playoffs. Had a dramatic victory in the wild card round. Now here we are in let's look at our competitions. Here we are in the Western Conference semifinals, the first leg versus Portland. And something I didn't talk about at the end of the season was that I hired a few new coaches. You know, some physios, a head scout, and also a a data analyst. So as you can see here, our data analyst has been hard at work looking at Portland, and they've made a few suggestions. They've noticed that Portland is an aggressive team, so we should probably be a little bit defensive against them, but also they're very dangerous on set pieces. So they're suggesting that we focus on defending set pieces. So we'll do that. We'll focus on defending our set pieces against them. And I should go back and analyze those games we lost and see if they scored on a lot of set pieces, but I seem to remember that they did. So I'll just go with that analysis and and say that's what happened. People to watch here on their team, their captain Liam Ridgewell, top goal scorer Fernando Adi. He's a very tough guy. He's definitely a good player. Darlington Nagby is another guy. He's one of the best players in the MLS, so we got to keep an eye on him. Key player Diego Valeri. He's another guy we got to keep an eye on. What does he play? Yeah, he plays all over the midfield. I think he's mostly their advanced midfielder, but he is the 5-star player that I pointed out in the last video. So it's going to be tough to get rid of this guy and to check this guy. I'm going to take a drink of tea. Okay, that's a little better. So anyway, let's continue to move on here and get to our game, our first leg of this 2-game series. 3-man shortlist for goalkeeper of the year. Let's check out. I doubt we're on this list. Andre Blake, Steve Clark, Tim Malia from Sporting Kansas City. That's the only guy in our conference, so we'll just vote for him. That's fine. What do you have? 14 shutouts, 6.8 rating. He's probably not going to win that award, but we have some guys up for awards. Pamukal is up for Rookie of the Year, and Hedges is up for Defender of the Year. So it's always good to have some postseason awards. Let's see. You're saying we should go from counter to control. I think I'll keep it on. Let's build match fitness for our 17-year-old goalkeeper by putting him in the first round of the playoffs. No, I don't think so. That's not going to happen. So they want us to work the ball in the box and be more disciplined. Not going to do those things. Sellout expected for the Portland match. 14,100 tickets. We're still 20th in attendance. That's no good, man. We got to get that. We got to get that up. I mean, what else is there to do in Dallas? Come on, guys. You can come to the game. It's not like Dallas is a major metropolitan. All right. You've been drawn against Portland in the playoffs. Do you consider this a tough match? And are you confident of progressing? Yeah, let's see. Portland is a good side. They wouldn't have gotten to this point were they not, but I believe my boys are a force to be reckoned with. Sure, that sounds good. Given the importance of the upcoming match for the two teams, there's an incredible hunger from the FC Dallas team fans to get a positive result. Does this add pressure? Personally, I relish the extra pressure, blah, blah, blah. Let's see, but the fact that the head coach can often crack under pressure. I hate this guy. Who is this? ESPN FC. Florence Horvath. I have to say, that's not really the ESPN FC guy that I'm used to. Where's Steve Davis? That's what I want. I want to be interviewed by Steve Davis. Because this dude is devious yet respectful. So I don't like these questions. So he's got devious questions. The fact that head coaches often crack under pressure, you seem to handle it pretty well. Can the same be said of Caleb Porter? I don't know really, but I know he'll be feeling it, and I'm confident I can handle it. I don't want to comment on this. No thanks. Here we go. Here's a better guy, I think. No, this is Mr. Hateful. He's experienced and deceitful, and he hates me. I don't think I should answer his question. Cody Peacock, back again from the American Soccer Gazette. Having been drawn against an opponent quite similar to yourself, you host the first match at home. Are you confident in getting a positive result? I'm confident as long as we stick to the game plan. There we go. Got out of that interview without any battle scars, so that's good. I wonder how they set those, like, does how you answer the questions affect how they feel about you, or is that just how they feel about you from the get-go? I don't know. It would be cool if how you answered there, if like everybody started out neutral towards you, and then however you answered the questions, they got a better or worse opinion of you. I've never tracked that. I gotta have a reporter spreadsheet and see how these reporters react to me over time. Nation thrives on rivalry pressure. Yes, I do. Dallas FC contract's about to expire. So these are the guys that we're letting go. Rosales, Paparazzo, Ortiz, Earl, and Pitter. There's no real reason to keep these guys around. Rosales, I gotta double check this guy, but oops. Yeah, so yeah. No reason to keep these guys around. They're not legal for the Academy Challenge, and they're just taking up roster spots, I mean, they're pretty good players, but Earl and Pitter I could keep on the team. They are former Academy guys, but we just have no use for them after next season. We're gonna have a ton of draft picks. We're gonna have a ton of new guys at the Academy, so we should. I really wish there was like an intake day or something I could look at, but I don't have any say over the Academy intake. That's all done by our youth coach, director of youth operations or whatever. Anyway, we'll set all these guys for release. Not a good thing to do right before the playoffs, but what are you going to do? All right, so here we go. FC Dallas versus Portland. Elsewhere, we got LA versus Sporting Kansas City, New England versus New York, Philadelphia versus Columbus. No Colorado. They made the playoffs. They made a big run in the playoffs in real MLS. I don't believe Los Angeles. I don't recall if Los Angeles made it or not. No Montreal. Right? Yeah. So it's definitely a different playoff than real MLS. I guess they didn't figure on Colorado picking up Tim Howard and going on a huge run at the end of the season. Ryan Herman remains short of full match fitness. So many words to read in this game. All right. So I guess we'll go with the same lineup as last game. They won us the wild card round, so might as well stick to them. Everybody's in high spirits, all the starters anyway. The backups are not too much other than Lazarazzo. But yeah. Let's go. Let's keep our instructions the same. Hey, Akindele was at defensive forward. I guess I never checked that. I thought I put him at advanced midfielder, but I'll keep him at defensive forward. That's really his best position. And, if he can score from defensive forward, that's just a bonus. All right. How much of a boost is Liam Ridgewell's absence? I'm focusing on my team, buddy. You're not going to catch me with that little trap. All right, so they're going with the 4-2-3-1 wide. So definitely an attacking style for them. And we're going to counter that, hopefully. cover up their forward players. Looks like their back line is staying back. So we're probably going to switch over to our control game pretty quickly in this match. Here we are, the home game. There's the handshake by the two head coaches. Sidelines of Toyota Stadium looking fine. Field looking nice. Full house in the background. Here we go. Got our fullbacks already racing ahead. There's Lloyd. Nice pass. See if we can make something out of this first possession. That would be a welcome change. Nope. Immediately a steal and a counterattack. There's Uloa getting in the way. All right. So there's the end of the first possession. Let's see what happens. We'll give it till maybe the 15, 20 minute mark. See what happens if there's any highlights. All right. Looks like they got a highlight here. Unless we get the steal and counter. That could have been a place for a steal. Lloyd, Akindele. Oof. Adi looked offsides, but I guess not. That was a useless shot. It might have been an attempt at a pass, but either way it went nowhere. Okay, so that's one highlight for them, no highlights for us. Not much happening. There's the 15-minute mark, 20-minute mark. Alright, let's see what happens if we go to control. Because a lot of times, I play the 4-3-3 quite a bit. And what I've noticed is that when the other team controls the ball against me, it kind of makes me angry. And, I don't like them having possession. Because with the 4-3-3, there's not a lot you can do against it. Although this is, they have 3 advanced midfielders, but advanced midfielders aren't really the greatest defensive players in the world. So we'll do our control game here and see if we can frustrate them, maybe sneak in a goal. See what happens. Just at least keep the ball away from them. Yellow card. Van de Castile, that's a pretty early yellow card there. Looks like they're on a counterattack here. Stopped pretty well. They are moving forward, that's for sure. Got it out wide to Powell. Let's stop that guy. Get the steal. Come on. They're just kind of letting him hang around. Nagby, you gotta watch him. That was a slick pass to Aldi. Nice save. Nice save, Gonzalez. Early in the season he wouldn't have made that. So very happy. But they get a corner out of it. Again, set pieces are what they're all about. But Gonzalez intercepts that one. Good man. Good man. Okay. So that's one counterattack highlight for them. So far, they've got all the highlights this game. Here we go. Velasquez, the chance to redeem himself off the wall. Be nice if one of these days he could... I can't say he hasn't scored off the free kick. That is definitely not true, but he doesn't get... Oh, no. Lloyd injured. Twisted knee, that's not good. Gonna have to sub. Can't have a fullback with a twisted knee out there. So I'm gonna bring Hollingshead in. Fullback. Let him play back there. It's good to have that kind of versatility on your team. I could have moved Acosta over there and brought in somebody else at fullback, but I think just moving Hollingshead over there is good enough. He's a decent fullback. All right, here they are with a free kick. Ooh, they get a shot on goal, but Gonzalez is there again. This is a good match for him. He's on fire right now, as much as he can be on fire. Oh, there's a tricky header. That could have been disastrous, but Milano missed it. Defense was not ready. Looks like they're pressing up the field now. They're trying to counter our control game with pressure. That's pretty much what you do. Hollingshead fires it downfield. Akindele. Oh, I thought he might be able to get the steal on that one. He's done that a little bit from that defensive forward position where, the defense will get the ball and he'll steal it from him and make a play. So that's one good reason for leaving him at defensive forward, because he makes those kind of plays. There we go. There's a nice steal. Litch is making plays in the playoffs. The youngster. What can he do? Don't get it stolen. Okay, he gets a throw-in out of it. That's all right. Man, he is definitely making a case for himself to make it to next season. Oh, here we go. Free kick. Velasquez into nobody in particular, but there's Litch. Nice pass. Akindele. Nope. Van de Castile fires it high. That is not really his forte. Let's see, what has he got? Long shot 7, finishing less than that. Finishing 6. So yeah. Offense is not his deal. Velasquez, though, there's Pamacale. He's a decent passer, so that's good. Ulloa up to Litch. Oh, boy, he fired that one. Definitely tried to make a statement there. If he could get some of those on target, he'd be dangerous. Let's see. Let's get the steal from Milano. There we go. Acosta, nice play. We're starting to make some plays here. That was not exactly what we're looking for, but there we go. Hollingshead making plays since he's come in. Let's get it back to him, see what he can do with it. Oh, there's a nice steal on their part. Ulloa gets it back. Akindele looking for some support. Ulloa. See if we can get it in. There it is. There's Litch. Oh, off the post. Come on, young man. You've got to be able to score some of these goals eventually. That's what he does. That's his only purpose on the field, is that play right there. All right, 2 minutes of stoppage time. Let's not get scored on. That would be lovely. We could get a late goal, though. That would certainly be welcome. Velasquez out wide, out wide. Here we go, Hollingshead. He has made such a difference since he come in. And we get a corner out of that. So we'll get one last attempt here. 47 minutes down. Ulloa with the cross, nothing there. Here comes another corner, maybe, if they let us have the time to do it. Possibly. 47, 30 seconds. Okay, that was anticlimactic. 45 minutes gone. All right. So Van de Castile is tired and he has a yellow card. So I think I'm going to use my second sub. I don't do halftime subs much, but I got a feeling about this one. Going to bring in Ortiz. See if he can keep that back line stable. Instructions, what do we want to do here? I think this is working. So we'll leave it as is unless they make an adjustment. We can still come out of this match with a win. You know, if we can keep it scoreless, that's not the worst thing in the world, because then all we need to do is get one away goal and we're golden. We're winning. That's an interesting attempt at a steal, but didn't quite make it. There we go. Dramatic diving save there from Gonzalez. Not that it was much of a save, but he made it dramatic. All right, Ortiz just learned that his contract isn't getting renewed, but hopefully he's professional enough to continue playing. Here we go. Free kick, Velasquez into the box. There's Zimmerman with the goal. What a delicate header over the goalkeeper. I don't know what he was doing, but he got fooled by that one. I think he must have thought Zimmerman wasn't going to be able to get ahead on that. He runs out, and it's too late. That was pretty fruitless dive there. There we go. We're up a goal. This is what we wanted now. As long as the clock keeps ticking, I won't make any adjustments. This is fine. This is fine. Keep that clock running. Nagby gets a yellow card. Okay, they get a highlight. It's hard to tell on that kind if they're keeping their defense back, but it looks like they are keeping their defense back, so I don't know that we need to go on counterattack. I think just controlling the ball and holding it there. Oh, there's a header in. Nice save, Gonzalez. He's really been one of the key players, making some nice saves. Goal kick. All right, they're starting to get highlights here. Not enjoying it. Their defense. This will be a good view of what their defense does. Looks like their fullbacks are in support mode, I think. All right. Deflection, but Gonzalez stays with it. That's 2 highlights in a row for them. How many times do I push my luck here? See if they get another highlight. We'll have to change something. I think we'll go counterattack and see if that fixes things. Nice hedges. Good play from one of the defenders of the year. Ortiz settles it down. That's the man. That's why we brought you in. Oh, we still have our fullbacks in attack. Out wide to Hollingshead. He's going to, what's he going to do? Make a play to Velasquez. Settle it back down with Ortiz. Reset the offense. Pamical. Velasquez out wide again to Hollingshead. That was an ill-advised play. Now they're on the break. Our defense is back, though. They've got numbers forward. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. We're holding still. All right. Let's see if we can do a full tactical change here. I'm going to put the fullbacks on defense. We can keep Acosta on support. That's fine. So we'll confirm those changes. Oops. All right, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put us into counterattack as well. This is no good. That is no good. All right, so they got an away goal from Adi. All right, so here's Taylor up to Milano, just running free on the back line, and then that's a good play. Obviously nothing Gonzalez could do about that. Now instructions, let's, I guess, change our instructions. Well, now we don't need to change to counterattack mode. 81 minutes gone. Velasquez with the free kick. He gets it on goal. Akindele is there with the rebound. There's a foul. Come on. What was that? All right, we got one last sub to make. I guess we'll take out. Ooh, I was gonna take out. Uloa, but can't really do that. Let's see. I could move Hollingshead there. Acosta, I could do it. So I will do it. All right. So we're gonna move Hollingshead to ball-winning midfielder. We're going to move Acosta over to right defense. And we're going to bring in Earl at left defense. Put him on defend. Put Acosta fullback support. I mean, it'd be nice to get the second goal. It'd be nice to get the win. But we've already kind of lost the initiative here with them scoring an away goal. Hedges gets the yellow card. They get a free kick. If they get 2, we're out of the loop here. But at this point, don't want to be too risky. There's a nice steal from Hollingshead again. He's played well since he come in. Akindele back to Pamacale. Let's see if he can make a play. Get it up. Nope, nope, nope. Velasquez back to Pamacale. Can he make a strike? He does, but it's an easy one to save. No oomph on that one. He's got a lot of years left to get trained up, but we definitely want to train him to be a more effective outside shooter. Here we go. 2 minutes of stoppage time on the clock here. Here's Acosta. Not much going on here. We're just wasting time. Here's Pamacale. See if we can make a play. Velasquez, Akindele. Ooh, there's a Lich. Pamacale back to Lich. Gonna get it stolen, no doubt about that. Zimmerman with an interesting play forward. Pamacale settles it down. Velasquez back to Lich. He has no outlet on the fullback side right now since Earl isn't really going forward. But maybe we can get it to him now. Make a run, make a run, make a run. Akindele! No. Again, our strikers are not putting much behind their shots. Not real happy about that. But they're not real talented, so we can't be too mad at them. There's another nice steal from Hollingshead, man. He is working for man of the match here. Velasquez. We got about a minute left. Lich again. Nowhere to go with it. He's got to go all the way back to Earl. Ortiz, Hollingshead. Velasquez, make a play, make a play. He's going to get it out wide to Acosta. Acosta is going to cross it. Nope, but we get a corner out of it with slightly less than a minute to go in stoppage time. Going to make this cross with about 30 seconds to go. There's Velasquez sending it in. The goalkeeper grabs it off of Zimmerman's head, basically. And it looks like that's how we're going to end it. Yeah, we still have 30 seconds to go. We can get one more run forward. There's a nice pass to Velasquez. They've really stopped challenging us on those long passes downfield. There's Lich again. To Hollingshead, can he make a play? He does out wide. Earl makes a run down the sideline, but to no avail. It's kind of not his forte. Pamacale can't save it, and there's time. So if Earl had done something with that, we might have gotten a last-second goal, but like I said, that's not really what Earl does. So there we go, a 1-1 draw. It's a net loss for us because they got the away goal. So unlucky, boys. Wasn't our night. So we've got to come back. Got to go to Portland. Get at least one goal. Minimum. If not two. In order to pull this out. So let's take a look. Arakoyo? Who is that? He had 1 tackle, 23 interceptions, 17 headers. 7.4 rating. Must be one of their central defenders. How do we do on the full analysis here? Lloyd did not play well, but he got subbed out early. 29th minute. Hedges with 22 interceptions. Acosta ran a lot. Van de Castile, 11 interceptions. Pamacale played well, 91% pass completion. Velasquez completed 94 passes. So it's a good game overall, but like I mentioned, a net loss. So Portland holds out for a draw. Take a look at the post-match press conference. Tom Alvarez from the Frisco, Texas soccer latest. I like that. He's an enthusiastically indifferent sports reporter. You've managed to extend Dallas FC's impressive run over Portland. So that's 2 matches now without a blowout loss, I guess. Anyway, pleased with the result. Always happy to keep these things going. Fernando Adi continued his fantastic scoring run against you. Yeah, he's probably scored a lot of goals against us. I don't want to talk about the opposition. Got a draw today, but doesn't the away goal scored by the opposition make this as bad as a defeat? I did think we did enough to get a win today. I feel confident a repeat performance in Portland will see us through. We'll put a positive spin on that. Talk to us about Ekendele's late miss that could have seen you win the game. Do I remember that play? Yeah. I mean, it was a weak shot, but we'll take the positive from the match. I almost always choose the second one. This seems to be the safest answer. Anyway, Hudson spotted. New Zealand boss, Anthony Hudson, was spotted. Hudson was looking at Jake Gleason for the New Zealand team. He plays for Portland, so go ahead. Take him away. All right, so there you have it. The first leg is down, 1-1 draw. We go back to Portland for the second leg of the Western Conference semifinals. See you then next time. Bye.